wow, we're into the first week in August. We still have striped bass. They're hanging deep, but they're coming up on the plateaus. They've been at 15. They've been at Center Island Reef. They've been on Target Rock, off of Target Rock area sometimes. We've been doing pretty well over at the OB and the Triangle, up all the way at the top 11B, right on that Connecticut section. You can go over to 28C and try it. Crane's Neck in the deep areas are going to be good. The bass, what they're so keyed into right now are live baits. You might go through with bucktails and try trolling or doing jig and spoons and stuff, and you'll be like, I'm not hooking up, even if you see the fish on your electronics. These fish are so keyed into live bait at this time of the year. It's August. The water is less oxygen in the high areas. It's warmer. So the fish are not as driving, as you could say, as when we had those cooler spring waters. So they're going to be like wham bam, hit that bait, and they're going to be maybe one or two baits and be satiated, and they're going to split down to the deep again. So we've been using spot. We sell a lot of spot at the shop. I always tell it. And every single time someone's like, hey, Mark, hey, Phil, I want to try one of those spot, they come back. They're like, holy cow, I can't believe I'm catching bass. And the answer is yes, you will catch bass. Those live baits are just so key. Porgies are around. The clam chum, put out some clam chum. All kinds of fish come over. The Porgian's been nonstop. Worms, clams, squid, that's fine. We're getting some blowfish in the mix. I've seen kingfish showing up. Kingfish up to 17, 18 inches. And they're a delicious fish as well. Bunker in the back. I just started seeing like 3-inch, 4-inch, these peanut bunker in large 10 and 12-inch diameter schools swirling around. Not sure if there's a predator underneath, but these fish are in 6 to 15 feet of water right now. Out in the bay, we still have 2 and 3-inch, 2 and 3 pound cocktail blues, and they're chasing all these smaller baits. Spearing, butterfish are around. I'm not seeing the anchovy so much as smaller fish inside the bay right now. On the outside, it seems like I'm not seeing a whole lot of bait at times. So we'll watch electronics. We see like big bait ball come through, hang by that bait ball. And look, there should be predator fish around. If you're fishing for like large fluke or porgies or sea bass, I would definitely be looking at wrecks. I would be looking at like 60 to 80, 90 feet of water and using large strip baits. Get a fresh bunker and strip and use the whole side of that bunker. Sounds big, but that's what these big fluke want. They're gonna hang out. They're gonna be calm, and then when some big fish comes by, like a 6 to 7-inch fish, they're gonna hammer it. They got big mouths. Big fluke has a big mouth like that, so it's gonna inhale one of those bigger baits, and that's what it wants. You go by with like a little 3-inch gulp sometimes, they're not keyed into that as much. Other stuff that's going on. Bluefish, we got WICCs coming up in a few weeks. So the larger bluefish, they're more towards the east right now. But usually this time of the year, they're going to start coming down. They're going to filter in. They're going to catch on some of those butterfish and then, just start eating up a storm. So that's fantastic. See some weak fish in the mix. Like I mentioned, there's a lot of blue crabs now showing up in the back of the harbor. So that's like a great thing. Grab your crab nets, do some chicken, have some fun with the kids. Snappers are like 4 or 5 inches right now. So they're rapidly growing. They're doing what snappers do. So we'll probably see snappers right into October as usual. And there's so much to do. This is that time of the year. It's getting hot, but it's cooled down so much that it's fantastic to go out and just take advantage of these days. And we're creating memories. Big thank you out to my buddy Bill. He invited me out the other day to go with his friend Chris and put him on bass, and just had some great fillets for dinner and a wonderful memory with the guys. There's so much to do. Watch tides. Want to make sure those tides are pushing hard. That's when the bass come out to play. Come out of the deep, they sit on the flats, and if you know where they are, you drift a live bait through that. You can't. I'm telling you. I brought my wife out with me, and she was shocked. We drop a fish, have a fish within like a minute, easy. When they're there, of course, you got to find them. Got to know what you're doing. Drop down the spot with the right spot rig, instantaneous hookup, and it's amazing to see the poles just doubled over with these beautiful fat slot fish. I hope you go out and enjoy yourself and create some of these memories as well. If you want to grab a charter or know a boat to go out, feel free to call us at the shop. We've got a lot of great friends that are charter captains, and they'll put you on fish and really create a great time for you. Until next week, I bid you all peace and tight lines.